I think gender roles have played such a big role in modern science because of what they teach each gender, what they teach each gender that they should do. So, like William said, boys are supposed to go play in dirt and learn stuff and, you know, not play with anything feminine, whereas the girls are stuck playing with Barbies and teacups, like he said. And in general, if you compare the two, what the girls are doing is not going to most likely lead towards wanting to become a scientist. If you're playing with Barbies, you're probably, not necessarily always, but you're probably going to be more into fashion and anything like that. Whereas if you're playing in dirt, it's going to make you more curious about, well, what is dirt and what lives in the dirt, or where did dirt come from, and all of that. And so, just gender roles in general. But I also think that now more than ever in history, that gender roles are not so clearly defined or even necessarily as present because everyone is pushing for anyone can do anything. And that's really cool to see and be a part of because um, there are a lot more women now in like the science field. I'm taking an archaeology class, and my professor, it like it's was saying how it's very common to think of an archaeologist as like a male, and in that sense, who just wears a lot like Indiana Jones. But in reality, it's more 50-50, and 50% of archaeologists are men and 50% are women. But most people don't really think that way. So I think even though gender roles are fading a bit, people still have them ingrained so much that it's going to be hard to completely move away from it. Um, so yeah, I think it's not only gender roles that have shaped modern science, but it's also how society fuels them. And society today is doing a better job, I think, of not fueling them so much and trying to push for, yeah, girls should be scientists and doctors too and everything, and guys can be teachers, and that there aren't jobs that are for specific genders. And science in the past has, I feel like, pretty much been dominated by the male gender, and I think that that is changing a little bit. So that's been kind of cool to see, and especially as a female. So